Welcome everyone to Talladega Superspeedway for a special yet controversial exhibition race. The Indycar series has arrived here at Talladega. Now, it's been a very interesting talk going around, and it's just like, yeah, we want to see these Indy cars at bigger tracks like Talladega and Daytona. And so what they decided to do is do this little 19-lap race the day before the EA Sports 500 here at Talladega, and decide if they want to do some more superspeedway races for the IndyCar series. Now sure, they raced at the 2.5 mile speedway of Indy, but that race is flatter, or the track is flatter. But here at Talladega, it is banked, and it's going to be very interesting to see what happens here. So weather-wise here, it is 64 degrees, relatively cool day here at Talladega, with a southwest wind of about 5 miles an hour. Just shifted to northwest as I was speaking. But let's look at the starting lineup here for this 19-lap shootout. So Sam Hornish Jr. is your leader, followed by Eliseo Salazar in second. When I mean leader, I mean the pole sitter. Starting in third position is Ayrton Dare in the number 88 car. Buddy Lazier is in fourth, Felipe Giafoni fifth, then it's Billy Boat, Buzz Calkins, Robbie Boole, Eddie Cheever, and Helio Castroneves is going to be your top 10. Other notables include Tony Stewart in 12th, and Robbie Gordon, who is starting in 33rd. Those two are going to be in the Cup race tomorrow, and it's very interesting that they decided to take part in this race because there's a lot of risk on the line here, but they did say there's a lot of reward too, because the IndyCar could go places if this race is successful. But here we go. All chatter to the side here. Sam Hornish is going to lead them down for 19 all-out laps. No pace, or no caution, or there will be cautions, but no pit stops. And it's just going to be an all-out shootout. So here we go. Pace car is going to pull on in. Sam Hornish and Salazar are going to lead them to the start here. And the flagman has the green in the air, and we are racing here at Talladega. Sam Hornish Jr. and Salazar continue to go side by side, but it looks like the inside is the best place to go as Sam Hornish Jr. immediately jumps out to the lead, and it looks like Dare 88 is going to take second position. Side by side here, everyone is jostling down, trying to find the best place to go as Felipe Giafoni is going to get behind 88 as they're still side by side for second as Sam Hornish is trying to pull away in the lead. One car underneath to the inside here, and that is Robbie Boole in the 24, as everyone's trying to find the right place to go here as 3 wide farther in the back, and Sam Hornish Jr. is going to lead lap 1 here at Talladega. 3 wide farther in the back here, and one question that's going to come up is drafting. How is drafting going to play a part here, and how different is it going to be from Talladega? One car that did make a pit stop is Davey Hamilton in the 99, so if you see him off in the distance, and since draft does play a factor here, they are probably going to catch him as they are 4 wide farther in the back. 4 wide as Helio Castroneves is in the middle, and you got 3 target cars to the inside. Those 3 include Bruno Junqueira, Tony Stewart, and Jimmy Vasser in the 44. It is Jimmy who's leading that target pack, as it looks like Buzz Calkins is going to look underneath one car all the way down to the inside. I need to take a look to see who that was and went all the way down to the inside, and that is Jacques Lazier in the 77. He saves it, no caution, and they are in a pack now. Some Indy cars are off pace here farther in the back, but I'm just wondering if they're just trying to survive the big one, if there is one. Sam Hornish, meanwhile, side by side with Calkins, and Junqueira is using that yellow line to his advantage, as well as Arie Luyendyk in the 5. Down the front straightaway, side by side now is Junqueira, and down to the inside, that is Tony Stewart. Look at Tony Stewart with a strong run, as they're going to be 3 wide for the lead. And Tony Stewart, I believe, led that lap. No, Sam Hornish did lead that lap by, you guess it, 1/1000th of a second. So Tony Stewart now is your leader, however, because he did have the inside to his advantage. They are catching up on Davey Hamilton, and they'll probably catch him in about half a lap, I would say. Bruno, the other target car, is now in second. Jimmy Vasser, we were talking about him earlier, he is holding on for the top 5, but it looks like Luyendyk will take that from him, as we have a pack of, I would say, about 20 cars here. And Tony Stewart is going to lead this next lap, but they are going to catch up on Davey Hamilton. And as we, as reported, it is Davey Hamilton. The reason why he had that pit stop was because he had a flat tire when he was coming off of pit road, and Tony Stewart's going to try going to the high side here. And Junker is going to look to the inside. Tony Stewart does get around Davey Hamilton, however. Blue car down to the inside for second position, and that is Hideki Hattori in the 55. So move him into the second position right now as they are 4 wide farther behind. One car down to the inside, and that is Dare in the 88. Has moved his way into the top 10 and also underneath the yellow line. Well, we'll have to take a look to see if he used that, as Sam Hornish made an evasive move here, is way underneath the yellow line. Boy, Sam is going to have to pull off here in order for him to not get a penalty. And it looks like he should be able to do that, as he is now falling back outside the top 5 for the moment. Meanwhile, Tony Stewart continues to lead with Hattori and Sharp now your top 3. Felipe Giafoni has now put himself in the 4th position. And then right now, I would say, yeah, so 23 cars officially are in this pack. Well, 24 if you want to add Davey Hamilton, as they are now single file for the top 5, as Giafoni with a very ballsy move to the inside of Scott Sharp. Sam Hornish Jr. is going to follow Giafoni, and it looks like Sharp might be all alone as, woo, oh my goodness. Felipe Giafoni almost gets into Scott Sharp as another car down to the inside, and that is Rob McGehee as he's moved his way up into the top 10. But that was so close, as Giafoni, I believe it was Sam Hornish who got into Giafoni and now moved Sam Hornish into the top 3, and he wants more as he's looking underneath Hideki Hattori now for the 2nd position. And it looks like Giafoni, is he? Oh boy, I wonder if Giafoni is upset with Sam Hornish as they are side by side for the 2nd position. Meanwhile, Tony Stewart continues to lead, and guys, we only have 12 laps to go in this race. 3 wide now as Hideki Hattori goes all the way up to the high side. He has to get off pace here so he does not wreck into any of them, and he's going to fall back quite a few positions. Sam Hornish Jr. is in 2nd now, and now in 3rd is Eddie Cheever Jr. How about Eddie moving into the top 3 now? Also moving up is, we mentioned before, Rob McGehee, a couple of cars back. That is Helio Castroneves in the 68. Move himself into the top 10, and it looks like he wants more, as he's going to go underneath Scott Sharp for the, wow, what is that, the 4th position, as Sam Hornish has now moved into the lead. Sam Hornish led that lap by 2/100ths of a second, and Eddie Cheever Jr. looks like going to follow suit for 2nd, and Helio Castroneves move him into the 3rd position now. And look at this pack. Slicing and dicing, one car way down to the inside. That is Michael Andretti. He was probably the most controversial driver to join, because Michael Andretti, he's not a full-time driver in this. And here he is inside here at Talladega. He could potentially win this special exhibition race here at Talladega, as he's now into the top 5, but it looks like that's going to change as Buddy Lazier is looking underneath Michael Andretti for the top 5 into 4th. Meanwhile, it is still Sam Hornish Jr. right now, as they are 3 wide farther behind. And looks like everything is steady as one car battling on the yellow line there, and that is Jimmy Vasser in the 44. And Tony Stewart is looking to the inside of Sam Hornish now for the lead, and Eddie Cheever Jr. is going to follow Tony Stewart, it looks like. Down into turn number 3 now, and Tony Stewart looks like he's going to have the lead, and Eddie Cheever move him into 2nd as they are 4 wide behind. Helio Castroneves, he was in the top 5, now he is almost outside the top 20 because of that, and look how wide everyone gets through the corner into the straightaway here, with now only, boy, I don't even know, what is that, 9 laps to go. Yeah. So now Tony Stewart has pulled a 2-car length lead now in front of Eddie Cheever Jr. Does Eddie have enough power to try to get around, as we do have a caution? Caution is on the speedway. We're looking at the source of the caution. I believe it was on the front straightaway here. Herb is running very slow here, as they're going to come back to the caution here. It looks like it's very minor, nothing too severe, as one car way down in the grass, and that is Hattori in the 55. Oh, a couple of cars wrecked down to the inside. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, watch out, guys. Watch out. Whew. Oh my goodness. More cars ahead, and oh no, in turn number 1. Oh my goodness. Mark Dismore. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, slow down, guys. So Mark Dismore, Jill DeFerrin, Buddy Lazier. Well, guys, this is the reason why this race is controversial. Because, again, one slight mistake and several cars could be taken out. Driver in focus is actually Greg Ray in the 2. So one car goes up, and that was Jill DeFerrin. He gets into Casey Mears, and oh, and Greg Ray goes around. And so he spins here. Thank goodness he does not blow over. And Greg Ray, he spins here, and it looks like nothing much really happened in that. Just a couple of 360s, but that does bring out the caution. But the big controversial thing was they did race back to the line. Here's what happened. So it actually started with Sarah Fisher, who was underneath the yellow line. So first of all, they should not even have gone down there. And who was that? As Hattori, who actually got into the grass. I'm very surprised he did not wreck. But Sarah Fisher also followed suit. I don't know if they were evasive maneuvering or if they were trying to pass or what. As you see them coming down to the inside, and look how the wall just juts out there. Oh my goodness. And they both just, oh my. And they both just fly into the air. Nowhere for Mark Dismore to go. Into the catch fence goes Sarah Fisher. Now the good news here is that that second pack, they all were able to avoid those two drivers who we are going to keep a big focus on. But the other focus now that we have to look at is Mark Dismore. As you see him spinning here, and they had nowhere to go. Like, they were going so fast, and there you see, so there's a green car in the air. That is Robbie Gordon in the 41. We mentioned before that Robbie Gordon was going to be in the Cup race tomorrow, but yeah, we'll see if that's going to happen or not. So we'll take one more look here at this wreck here, and yeah, very, very, very tough situation there for everyone involved. But it sounds like, so as we are about to go green here, we should be actually announced that everyone is awake and alert miraculously. No one is injured, or like they are, we'll get more on the injury report later, but everyone is awake and alert, and they are talking. It sounds like both Lazier and Fisher are going to go to the local hospital for further evaluations, but it looks like, and it sounds like, everything is okay, at least for now, but my goodness, that was an absolutely heavy, heavy impact for both Fisher and Lazier. So we're about to go green here. We're about to restart here with Tony Stewart in the lead with I believe it is 6 laps to go. So Tony Stewart, Jimmy Vasser, and then the 14, I need to double check here. Yeah, that is Eliseo Salazar, who is in 3rd. Hideki Hattori is 4th. Sam Hornish Jr., Eddie Cheever, Billy Boat, Ari Lyondike, Buzz Calkins, and finally Aaron Darwin in the 88. One car is about to come down pit road, and that is Bruno Shakira in the 50. It sounds like he has a flat left rear tire. But anyway, as the cars are coming down to the front straightaway here, we are only going to have 6 laps to go to determine the winner here at Talladega. Green flag is out, we're underway. Tony Stewart gets a good jump on the rest of the field here, and since the cars were single file, it'll be interesting to see how big this lead pack is going to be. Jimmy Vasser, the other target car, is currently in 2nd. We'll keep an eye on Bruno as he is currently on pit road. So right now the top 5 have pulled away for the moment as Stewart, Vasser, and that is Salazar, in 3rd, with Hornish and Hattori are now your top 5. Hornish is looking underneath Billy Boat, or Salazar, I'm sorry. And Salazar is now looking underneath Jimmy Vasser for 2nd, and it looks like that should be enough. But guys, when you go side by side, that should make it, oh boy, yeah, the lead is, or the pack is going to get a lot bigger now. Hattori is still using that yellow line. Boy, we need to look out for that, as we only have 5 laps to go here at Talladega. Sam Hornish is in 2nd now. Can Sam do anything with Tony Stewart? Meanwhile, it looks like Hattori is going to go underneath Salazar for 3rd, and it looks like Vasser is going to go underneath for 4th as well. And as we mentioned before, the pack is going to grow as Billy Boat made a very dicey move underneath. We need to double check. Yes, that is Billy Boat here with only 4 laps to go here at Talladega. Sam Hornish, does he want to wait around, or does he need to get going to get into the lead and possibly the win? Right now we have about 8 cars here in this main pack, as it is Hattori now 3rd, Billy Boat 4th, and Jimmy Vasser in 5th. Tony Stewart is holding his own as Hattori is now looking underneath Hornish, and is Hornish going to give it to him? It looks like it, yes. Side by side for 2nd now. But all that does is that it lets Tony Stewart have a little sigh of relief, but for how long is now Hornish? Boy, it looks like Hattori did not get a good run off of turn number 4, and it looks like Hornish is going to stay in second position for the moment with only 3 laps to go here at Talladega. 1-2 right now is Tony Stewart and Sam Hornish. Jimmy Vasser is in 4th. Throw in that green car in 5th position, and that is, nope, that's black. I'm sorry, that's Eddie Cheever Jr. Move him into the 5th position as they are still single file. Hattori is going to try underneath Sam Hornish once more. And it looks like that is not going to happen. All that does is move Vasser up to the high side, and Hornish is having a nose underneath Tony Stewart. Anything there so far? It looks like he's going to follow him for right now, but the question is for how long are they going to stay put, as we only have 2 laps to go here at Talladega. Hattori is going to try underneath Hornish once more for second, and it looks like Hornish is going to the high side. And it looks like move Hattori now into the 2nd position, as Eddie Cheever Jr. is moving into the 4th position now, down the back straightaway, and that is Arie Luyendyk into the 5th position as Billy Boat is looking underneath him. And it looks like Hattori is in 2nd right now. Tony Stewart has stayed in the lead the entire time. The pack has now grown to about 12 cars down the front straightaway here. Hattori is in 2nd position as they're side by side for 3rd, and the white is in the air here. Final lap here at Talladega. Boy, farther in the back, and it looks like Hattori is trying to get a run, but when they're side by side for 3rd, that is not going to be enough. Here they come, down the back straightaway for the final time. Sam Hornish is able to clear Eddie Cheever Jr. on the high side, and boy, it looks like Hornish is going to try to look underneath Hattori. Down turn number 3 one more time. It looks like Hattori is trying to get one more run here on Tony Stewart, but will it be enough? Hornish is going to look underneath Hattori, and it looks like that is not going to be enough. Tony Stewart is going to hold off here, and he is going to win here at Talladega. Woo, what a finish. Tony Stewart had the strong car there at the very end. Hattori tried to get around Tony Stewart, but they were just not lined up well enough. As the cars are coming up here road, Tony Stewart can celebrate this little exhibition race. Tony Stewart is your winner. Hideki Hattori is in 2nd. Then you got Sam Hornish 3rd, Billy Boat 4th, Eddie Cheever Jr. in 5th. Buzz Calkins is in 6th, followed by Arie Luyendyk, and Jimmy Vasser in 8th, Helio Castroneves 9th, and Felipe Giafoni in 10th. So as you see the rest of the field here, it makes you think, what if the Indy cars did race at Daytona and Talladega? Would it be a very successful and very competitive race, or would it be devastating? It makes you think, and that's kind of why I ran this simulated race, just to kind of see what would it be like if the Indy cars did race here at Talladega. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching this short. Lots of great things are coming to this channel here. If you guys see that like button, hit that like button. And if you see that subscribe button, hit that as well. Notifications, it's optional. If you want to get notifications from me, that'd be great. Otherwise, no big deal. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you next time.